Tyson walks off interview. Yes, this one. Is it this one? So listen, if you're a Mike Tyson fan, hit that subscribe button. If you're a Iron Mike Tyson fan, hit that subscribe button. If you're already here, like that, but like, follow, subscribe, do all that. Share. I wasn't going to react to this here, but I thought, you know what? While we're here, you know what I mean? Like, I need to react to more Mike Tyson content. So here we are. Let's go.
All right, welcome back. Many of you probably know that Mike Tyson, the former heavyweight champion, is in town, and he met up with Mayor Rob Ford. Well, he joins us right now with his promoter, Alex. Thanks for joining us, both of you. I'll start with yourself. Many are wondering, how did that happen, this meeting with the mayor?
I have no idea.
It's my fault again. No, at the end of the day, he is the mayor of the city. Mike Tyson is here to promote the first ever performance in Canada. And when I had Sugar Ray Leonard come to Montreal to launch the book, we went to the mayor's office. We're here. It's an habit. We go see the mayor.
And this is the first time probably in the history of Toronto where the mayor is bigger than the whole city. You know, he's the biggest celebrity than everybody in the city. Everybody wants to see the mayor. And he's a really dynamic character.
Right. So did you?
When it comes to Mike Tyson in interviews, you know when he's just in this calm mode, you know what I mean? It's like it's a calm mode. Like, it's calm. Do you know what I mean? Look, everyone's all happy. The calm before the storm. Let's go. Anyway.
Did you read up on him? You sort of been following?
No, I didn't read up on him. I watched him on television.
Right.
You know what I mean? In the States. I mean, you know, he's a big hit in the States. He's a big hit.
Now, some of your critics would say, you know, there's a race for mayor. We know you're a convicted rapist. This could hurt his campaign. How would you respond to that?
Hey, I don't know who said that. You're the only one I heard say that. You know what I mean? And I don't have no comment to that, you know, because it's negative and you're being negative. And I met the mayor,
right,
and nothing they can do about it.
We actually had a really good time.
I think does he walk out of this interview? I can't remember. Whether he walks out of this interview or not, again, it's how you handle the interview. You understand? That's one thing. It's how you handle it.
We talked about George Cervallo, who's a legend in your city, great man with whom Mike spent quite a bit of time yesterday talking about his highs and lows.
So he's actually look how calm he was here. Look how calm Mike Tyson was to the point the person answering the question. Look how he automatically just switched. Like, he's agitated now. Like, he's agitated. You know when you feel like you need to say something, you need to get something off your mind. Like, let me just tell this person about himself. Like,
you know, because it's negative and you're being negative.
The rapist, this could hurt his campaign. Now, some of your critics would say, you know, there's a race for mayor. We know you're a convicted rapist. This could hurt his campaign. How would you respond to that?
Hey, I don't know who said that. You're the only one I heard say that. You know what I mean? And I don't have no comment to that. You know, because it's negative and you're being negative. And I met the mayor,
right,
and nothing they can do about it.
We actually had a really good time. We talked about George Cervallo, who's a legend in your city, great man with whom Mike spent quite a bit of time yesterday talking about
look at his facial expressions. You cannot tell me that Mike Tyson's like agitated. He's like, I need to calm myself down. Like, but I still need to say something. You know what I mean? Obviously, he said something straight away. You know what I mean? But like, it feels like it's not enough. Something else needs to be said. You know what I mean?
His life, highs and lows.
It's so interesting that you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit.
Hey,
with that comment.
Come on.
No, that was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit.
You know,
he was agitated. Look how the mayor, the mayor obviously back then was talking. He was calm, he's composed, he was responding, whatever. And Mike was like, I know he's talking. I know I respect this guy, but when should I cut him off respectfully to tell this guy about himself? Like you saw it in his facial expressions. Like, let me read it out again. Hold on.
It's a race for mayor. We know you're a convicted rapist. This could hurt his campaign. How would you respond to that?
Hey, I don't know who said that. You're the only one I heard say that. You know what I mean? And I don't have no comment to that. You know, because it's negative, and you're being negative, and I met the mayor,
Right.
and nothing they can do about it.
We actually had a really good time. We talked about George Trevallo, who's a legend in your city, great man with whom Mike spent quite a bit of time yesterday talking about his life, highs and lows.
It's so interesting because you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit.
Hey,
with that comment.
come on.
No, that was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit.
You know, we're doing live TV.
Man, I don't care. What are you gonna do about it?
All right, you got a show that you're doing tonight.
We are.
You know, a lot of people.
We are. Where it
gonna be
comes
there.
raw and it's the real truth.
Yeah, a lot of
It's
people
the
are
truth.
going to be there to see your show. Just tell us a bit about it.
You know, it speaks for itself. Everyone saw the show.
All right. It's a Broadway production. It went to Vegas. It went to actually 28 cities in the United States. And we're really, really proud to bring it here. And we're actually going to Monaco on October 9th. We're going to be in Monte Carlo.
Right. Is it nerve-wracking for you to do something like this, or is it more nervous for you to box? How does it compare?
I don't know. It's more nerve-wracking for me to hear us talking to a rat piece of shit like you.
Come on.
No, because you're
Hey, Mike is too real. Nah. Like, I hear it.
you know, it speaks for itself. Everyone saw the show.
All right. It's a Broadway production. It went to Vegas. It went to actually 28 cities in the United States. And we're really, really proud to bring it here. And we're actually going to Monaco on October 9th. We're going to be in Monte Carlo.
Right. Is it nerve-wracking for you to do something like this, or is it more nervous for you to box? How does it compare?
I don't know. It's more nerve-wracking for me to hear us talking to a rat piece of shit like you.
Come on, Mike.
No, because you're a piece of shit.
All right.
You really didn't have to
We're gonna wrap up this interview. Thank you for coming.
The mayor is laughing. The mayor is laughing. The mayor was laughing. Because he's like, ah, you deserved it. You deserved it. You deserved it. Okay, so he didn't initially walk out. There was one thing where he walked out. Was it not this interview? But even anyway. Whether he walked out or not, which he obviously didn't, it still is something I've been talking about. Like, you know, say what's on your mind. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's keep it moving. Let's see. All right. When Mike Tyson says, "What are you going to do about it?" There's nothing you can do. Facts. Thanks for coming. F you. The best interview exchange ever. Hey, the realism. Passive aggressive people think they can slide insults under the radar without people getting agitated because they do so with a smile or a friendly tone. It's sickening. And it's absolutely true because it doesn't just happen on a professional level in terms of entertainment or whatever. It happens in everyday life. And it comes across with like, how do you deal with that situation? Because, you know, obviously there's things you can say and do that can cost you, you know what I mean? So it's good that Mike Tyson's at a point where, you know, there's nothing they can really do or say about him because it's like, at the end of the day, when you think about it, he is known as the baddest man on the planet, despite that rigged fight against Joke Paul, but he still is the baddest man on the planet. And this was obviously ages ago. But the point is, I am trying to make is when you're dealing with someone or when someone's dealing with you, you've got to know how to handle yourself. You know what I mean? And I don't think it's like if you compare all three interviews that I've reacted to, the difference is in how they all reacted. Yeah. Both Lisa Rios and Iron Mike, they both handled themselves completely well. Like they both handled themselves well. To the point where Mike Tyson, because he is also media trained as well, don't get that twisted. He's so used to the media, he's able to find a way to compose himself, but also use his words. Do you get it? He's able to still use his words, to sit there and use his words. Lee's on the other hand, she may not be used to media, but she's able to still to, you know what? Listen, I know what this is. I don't respect what this is. You don't respect me enough, and you're still talking about this. All right, cool. I'm gone. You know what I mean? And I'm glad it was still caught on camera that she said it's her God-given right to not talk about things that she doesn't want to talk about. Do you know what I mean? What Fat Joe put her through. You know what I mean? She already said it was legally. She said on like, and she still respected Fat Joe in the beginning. So it's the thing of that didn't need to go left in the first place. It didn't need to, because she was still respecting Fat Joe enough to the point where anyway. So now obviously you got that, but then Dame that situation again, he handled it in an immature way, because all he needed to say was, "Look, there's no need." In fact, he's the one that brought up Jay-Z. Let's be real. He's the one that brought up Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? So that's on him. But even then, he's saying, you know, it's okay. Like, he's the one that's okay in it as well. So it is what it is. I don't know. It's a weird one. It's like, if you don't want to talk about Jay-Z and you think that everyone wants you to talk about Jay-Z, are you really gonna like just be man enough to say, listen, I don't want to talk about Jay-Z anymore. Regardless of what he's going through, I don't want to talk about Jay-Z. I want to talk about me. I want to talk about my businesses. My son sells cookies. Nah, you know. Anyway, all jokes aside, listen, thank you for watching. I'll be on here next time, probably tomorrow, the day after. But anyway, make sure you watch every single video on this platform. Make sure you also do the right thing by relaxing yourself during these holidays. You know what I'm saying? Get me? If I'm not on before the new year, Happy New Year. If I am on here before the new year, it's still a Happy New Year anyway. All right. So anyway, yeah.